questions for Parker and Kaleb.
Parker, it seemed like you really got the hot hand in the first half. Can you just speak about how you're feeling and lifting your team up in the first half?
Well, yeah, I had my rhythm in the first half. And, my teammates did a good job of finding me. They doubled down on me. Left me open. So I just had to make a shot.
Kaleb, when you see a team have to go small because of foul trouble, your eyes kind of light up a little bit.
I think we sort of made them go small. We really knew they were. I think they were the second best offensive rebounding team in our country. In the league. Tony Parker and Thomas Welsh, they're great basketball players, and me and Ryan, Doosan as well, kind of really knew that we had to do a great job on the glass, and I think that's really what forced the other team to go small because they were in foul trouble. So we did a good job of that tonight.
It seemed like the intensity down there, especially in the second half, was really big. You're banging all over the floor. Can you just kind of speak about that, please?
Coach at halftime, he kind of asked me, Ryan, and Gabe, what do you want your legacy to be like? What do you want your legacy in Arizona to be? And that kind of set in. We really weren't doing what we need to do. What we do on defense in the first half. And I think the entire team really came out in the second half, kind of an energy, and really locked into the details. And I think that's why we got the win.
Do you think the win itself is kind of the signature win that you guys needed going forward?
I think it's a big win. Obviously, getting a win against UCLA is great. I think we're one game back from being first in the pack. That's really important for us. But I think the most important thing is us really learning from this game. The second half we really came out, and I think we played our best defensive basketball. And that just shows the difference between the first half and the second half. It's really about us locking in and playing like that the entire game.
There's so many fouls on both sides in the first half. Is a game like that kind of hard to get in the flow of things?
Sometimes. I think both teams were. Well, I know we were a little bit out of rhythm in the first half, but like I said, we did a good job of coming out in the second half with energy and effort.
You mentioned the coach speaking to you at halftime. What was the mood of the team at half?
We were down. It's never fun to be down, but we've been down by 10 points at halftime before, and we really all just knew we had to lock in and play our best basketball in the second half. And that was the only way we were going to win. That was a huge game for us. Every game is a huge game, especially playing at scale and kind of defending our home court is really important for us. And so it was a great win.
How was it to capture back the way you played this today?
It was great. He played a really good game. He was kind of getting his rhythm in the first half, but the second half he did great and really provided us, huge minutes down the stretch of that game. And we're so happy to have him back.
Parker, what was the defensive adjustment to make sure Holiday and Alford weren't getting the 3 looks that they got in the first game?
That's what we focused on from that game to the first game into this game. We just have the pressure and make shots tough for them. And we didn't make any big adjustments. We just had to play hard. And that's what coach is pressure.
Was there a different mindset for you starting in this game?
No. Starting and coming off the bench is the same. I just try to be solid and contribute anywhere I can.
Did you feel like it was tough early offensively, Parker, with what Kaleb was saying, just out of sorts, maybe lacking energy, or it seemed like a little offensive was tough to find the rhythm?
Yeah, sometimes when our defense lacks, that can affect our offense. So I just think once our defense intensity picked up, our offense really ramped up.
Parker, seems like your confidence is as high as it's ever been. What's been clicking for you?
My teammates are doing a great job of, keeping my confidence up. They believe in me, my coaches believe in me, and to go out every day and just do what I have to do to help the team win. And it's a good feeling.
Starting have anything to do with that? Sorry.
Not at all. Like I said, I'm starting to come off the bench. It's the same mindset. Just have to do what I can to help my team.
Parker asked Andre Godal on Wednesday what he thought of this year's team, and he singled you out and said that he really likes the way that you set up your teammates and how you've been playing. What does that mean to you to have a guy who's kind of a legend in this program go out of his way to say good things about you?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's great, you know, to hear that from him. And, you know, we have a pretty good relationship. He coached me at NBA camp when I was in high school, so, you know, he knows me pretty well. And, you know, to hear those comments from him, it's pretty exciting.
Nice having TJ and Rondé and them back. You been able to talk to them at all yet?
It's always great having old friends back around. You know, it was definitely they make it fun. You know, kind of brings back memories of when they were here and when they were playing. You know, it's always great to see old friends.
Does that add anything? I mean, you're talking about your legacy, and then those guys are in the stands. I mean, you don't want to lose a game with them there. How does that?
You know, to be honest, we don't want to lose any game we play in. So having them here or not doesn't really change much. Besides, just you know, it's great like I said, great to see old friends.
Anything else?
You guys think about get a chance to kind of revenge the SC game on Sunday? What do you think about that game and looking back to that craziness in that four?
We know they're a great team. They got a lot of skilled players. They got a lot of athletic guys. Offensively, they're unbelievable. You know, it's going to be a tough game. It's not about revengeance. It's just about us playing our game, being at our best on Sunday.
Was there any, I mean, of all the things that happened in that game, any one aspect or play that stands out for you that you wish you could?
It's just like I said, you know, about tonight, it's about us playing defensively, how we know how to play, doing what we do. If we can do that from start to finish, we'll be fine.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.